So now,
Yeah, that's
Matt,
right.
let's go into the Shuttle XL solutions a little bit.
Sure. So the XL, it's like the 4 bay, only twice as awesome because there's twice as many drives. You get to 2,000 megabytes a second. I wouldn't put it in RAID 0, but if you did, that's the rate you get. In RAID 5, you can expect somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 1,700 megabytes a second, depending on your OS. Um, but these are also just great drives. In an 8 bay configuration, the great thing is one of those drives is used for redundancy, so you get a massive amount of capacity. With a 112 terabyte, you get 98 terabytes of usable space in RAID 5. And so for the people out there that are always knocking on 100 terabytes, and we actually see a lot of our demand happens on either the highest side or the lowest side.
Yep.
And it's mostly on the high side. We continue to get questions for when is the next big thing coming here. But 98 terabytes of usable in a 112 is fantastic. And being able to travel with that is a ton of data. You could also break that down and have that run in two separate volumes and two separate RAID 5s, like two 4 bays and one enclosure. There's so many options to configure that. You could, again, have the two EV bay adapters in there, have 6 drives for capacity. So very, very flexible, still with a ton of capacity because you've got 14 terabytes per bay in the
Absolutely,
one.
which is phenomenal, and that really does add up quite a bit. Now, the other thing I like about this as a flexible solution is you still have the Shuttle XL available in the Thunderbolt 3 like we have here, or even in the Thunderbolt 2 solution for the guys that are out there still using some of the older Mac Pros with the Thunderbolt 2. Those solutions are still available, so you can get the right solution to the right customers nice and quickly, nice and easily.
Yeah, we see a lot of people out there still rocking some G5s and trash cans and different systems, and
Yep.
they still need Thunderbolt 2. And so we have, like you said, both enclosures, both interfaces in the same enclosure.
You know what? We see it all the time too. When you're dealing with a production house who has set their foot in the sand on whatever version of Final Cut or Media Composer they're using, sometimes the last thing they want to do before they open up a new project is change their workflow. So
Yeah,
they're
right.
looking for that storage solution that'll fit to the computer that they're using today.